So we have just completed our 3-day transit of Russia from Georgia to Kazakhstan. We went to the city of Vladikavkaz, we then headed north to the city of Elista, and then back down southeast to the city of Astrakhan. At the Georgian border we met Toma and Maude, a Swiss couple and their dog Luni, also transiting on the same dates that we were, so we created a little convoy, helping each other at the borders, making sure we were all safe, keeping morale up and camping together. Overall, it was a really enjoyable experience. We obviously had a couple of police checks, but everyone we met were really, really lovely.
We met some camels beside the road. This one looks like it's got the hump. They look pretty goofy, no?
Time for a quick introduction. This is Marco, or Honda Nomadic on his Instagram. He is a Swiss motorcyclist who is driving from Switzerland all the way to Mongolia in hopes to take his Honda further back to Japan. We met him in Russia in the middle of nowhere. We then bumped into him on the side of the road in Kazakhstan just before this, and we stopped to meet these camels.
We're at a Kazakh supermarket, and just look at the size of these beers. So that's your average beer. Look at these monsters. They're huge. A litre in a can. Wow. We've just come off that main road. Now we're heading to the camp spots, which we found on Park for Night. Marco should be right in front of us. We've just seen him. Busy day driving, finally here at camp, halfway to the national park. Wow, it's long. It goes for miles. Flippin' heck. Yeah, be diesel or petrol. Wow, that is long. It's my dad. Yeah, yes, there is. Yeah, Millie watches him. There he is. There's the last. Wow.
All right, there we go.
The Russian one is on.
Next flag.
Right, and as Toma and Maude's not here, unfortunately, Marco's going to have to stick the Kazakh one on as well.
Ready?
Go on then, ready.
Should I hear?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Perfect. Great.
Let's go.
Look at all them. Just filled up at a Kazakh fuel station with diesel. And
£11?
no, just under. We were at one quarter of a tank. It's just cost us 15 quid to fill up. Perfect.
We parted ways with Marco in the town of Beyneu, with him in hopes of getting a train all the way through to Uzbekistan or over the top of Uzbekistan to Shymkent. We continued down on our journey to the Mangystau National Park.
So now we're in Tiramisu Gorge, well known for its, well, looking like tiramisu. Made, did you say 30,000 years ago?
30 million years ago.
30 million years ago due to rich iron ore, hence making the patterns of the cliffs go from red to brown to white, looking like tiramisu.
Where we are now used to be an ancient ocean called the Seth Ocean 30 million years ago, and now this is what we're in, the ocean base.
So what we're doing is we're stopping here while the sun is setting, and then later on today, it's about 6 o'clock now, we're going to move over by that rock, so by the time the morning comes and the sun's up, we're not going to get super hot. Anyway, not for the first couple of hours anyway. First day complete in the Mangystau National Park. Camping just here. It's a fantastic view. So we've driven about an hour from our camp spot near Tiramisu Mountain, and we've ended up at the place called the Dragon, which are these rock formations, as you can see behind us. There's one behind me, and then there's another one just there as well. God, there's covered in flies in this desert. It's pretty relentless. So after this, we will carry on driving up to still into the national park, and carry on our trip towards the main road, the A33, and the place where we stopped a couple of days ago, next to some salt lake reservoirs. Look at this, it's pretty epic. Middle of nowhere. That's how we like it.
So that's the Dragon, which a local Kazakh guy, Andre, told us that he has all of his spikes and his tail at the back.
Also part of the Tissot Ocean. This area was made 30 million years ago, and you can imagine that basically we would have been underwater now. All of this would have been covered in ocean, underwater. I can just imagine myself scuba diving down here. We're just heading off track, off tarmac now, heading straight back to the A33. So that's 100 kilometres of off-road, straight back to the main road. Hopefully we've got enough diesel. After a long day drive today, we managed to make it to camp, and then tomorrow we go to Beyneu. So that's our stay in Mangystau National Park done. After this we're going to head to Beyneu to collect water and food, and then after that there's got a 3-day drive across the desert to the main road towards Aral, to then join the main road down to Uzbekistan. See you there. I've actually just finished it, but I wanted to share this beautiful dish called lagman, which is a noodle and beef sort of soup stew, really tasty, and I'm sharing it in this lovely cafe. What's this cafe called? Aya Cafe, which is in Beyneu. Absolutely fantastic. I'd rate this 5-star. If you come to Beyneu in Kazakhstan, we'll carry on with our day. We need to go shopping, so we'll go and do that. Yeah, and get water. Bye. Coming along this track towards the gas pipeline track, we've come across this, what we think is an old Turkmen tomb site. And if you look in here, it's actually still got artwork. Found this grave here. It must be a recent grave. It's from 1870 to 1921. Where it lay this person. After now finishing that access track, it took us 2 hours to get to here. We're now on the main track, which actually is in line with this railway line. Hopefully goes 600 kilometres east. Better get on the road.
Into the desert, and we've run into some people on the Mongol rally.
Italians and French, one in a Clio, and one in a, I think it's a Suzuki or something, little 4x4.
Just as crazy as we are. Stayed in this beautiful camp spot last night, right next to the Aral Sea,
and now we're heading off to complete our journey from Beyneu to Aral, and then hopefully be in Aral by today. With about 180 kilometres to go. This is we're off. Car wash. I think I may have sprayed Millsy with the stuff. Looks nice. So after our big 2-day adventure across Aral, top of the Aral Sea, we're now having a bit of a clean out. I was redusting everything, front, back, all the sides. Been to the jet wash, and we're staying here at Rakat Hotel. Lovely owner. I'm going to stay for 2 nights, costing £15 per night.
Try and get every bit of dust off.
So we ordered this incredible meal at the hotel we're staying at, and I believe it's meat and vegetables. It's lagman. Oh, my favourite.
Lagman soup.
To tuck in. So we stayed 2 nights here at Rakat Hotel, and we're just about to leave and head down to Tashkent in Uzbekistan. So we'll say goodbye to the owners here and head off. We just gone to a cafe on the side of the road. All this costing £1.30, and we believe we've ordered what we thought was sweet, but it's actually a beef and onion, almost like a Cornish pasty, and they're piping hot. Carry on enjoying our tea.
Did you put milk in yours?
So we've stopped in Turkestan, in this beautiful garden just outside the mosque, and we're just walking around this sort of, it's not real.
It's an ethnic village. I think it's meant to be made of what all the villages used to look like. With yurts and stuff.
Beautiful.